Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Mac here.
And Blair.
And today we're in Manchester. Right now we're actually on the campus of the University of Manchester. As you can see, it's a beautiful campus. And we're just out because we want to just explore this entire city. And that's the first do visit Manchester. It's a magnificent city. A lot of people overlook it. You shouldn't. People come over to the UK, they go to London, some go to Liverpool. You can head up to Edinburgh and Scotland, but don't skip past Manchester. It's a beautiful post-industrial city, and I promise you want to visit it.
Number 2, make sure that you bring the right clothing. Make sure you bring an umbrella. Manchester is known to rain a little bit, so make sure you're prepared to walk around and maybe it spritz on you a little bit, but it's okay because you have your umbrella with you. Bring some good walking shoes. It's a great town to walk around.
Oh boy, that didn't go so well. I'm just gonna go over it.
Do walk Manchester. It's a very walkable city with lots of shops, bookstores, and gardens for you to explore.
So we had a great shopping afternoon here in the northern quarter of Manchester. Do see cultural and historical sites. Standing right outside of the Manchester Museum, there are some wonderful sites here in Manchester. The Manchester Cathedral, there's some beautiful libraries here as well. There's so much you can see from a cultural side and historical side here in Manchester, so do go to those sites. I know we already covered the weather, but again, don't forget that umbrella. Just a few minutes ago, it was clear, it was sunny, and it was a beautiful morning. Right now, I'm being rained on, and I don't have my umbrella, nor do I have my raincoat. So always have an umbrella or a raincoat because the weather here in Manchester is really unpredictable. Don't overlook public transit. Manchester has a phenomenal tram system. It goes everywhere. There are buses all over the place with tons of bus stops. I don't think I've ever seen a city with quite as many bus stops. It feels like every few steps there's another bus stop. That's not a complaint. That's just saying the system is very thorough. So if you want to get around Manchester, don't overlook public transit. Yes, you can get Uber, you can get taxis. Those are going to cost you a little bit more. But public transit is a wonderful option. Manchester's a big-time sporting city, so don't wear rival team colors or jerseys or any type of paraphernalia on game days. Do be aware that on game days, the city can get a little rowdy. Last night, there was a game between Liverpool and Manchester, and that's always going to be a big rivalry. Be aware of your surroundings on those type of days. Manchester has some really phenomenal restaurants, so don't eat at those large chain brand places if you can help it. If you could go find a really great local restaurant to get you a taste of Manchester, make sure you go and do that. We're about to get some food from here right now because we want the best of what's local and the best flavors here in Manchester. So don't go to those large brand chains. You can do better than that. Some of the Parmesan cheese. Oh, this is yeah.
Do explore Manchester's northern quarter. We spent hours there yesterday walking around, enjoying the shops and beautiful artwork. It was a very walkable experience.
Blair mentioned about the northern quarter having a lot of great shops. All of Manchester is filled with phenomenal shops. So don't skip the local shopping scene. Yes, there's the mall, but you can also find a lot of independent shops all across the city. So don't skip that local shopping.
Don't rely on credit cards. A lot of the independent shops prefer cash.
Don't hesitate to ask locals if you need any assistance. The locals here tend to be very friendly and they have great recommendations about restaurants, locations, and places that you can really enjoy. So don't hesitate to ask for help. Do experience the nightlife. There's always something going on here in the city. We tend to travel with kids, so we don't get to go out a lot at night. But the restaurants and bars that I did get the chance to peek through the window and see, I saw a lot of people having a great time. So don't skip past the nightlife. Don't ignore safety. Safety is so important. Like every large city, you have to always be aware of your surroundings, especially if you're going out at night. Stick to those broader walkways and paths. Don't cut through those back alleys. Even if your GPS is trying to take you down a back path, be careful and cognizant of that at night. Pretty safe city, but you have to always use that personal safety mindset of always being safe. So don't ignore safety. Yep. Yes, please. Thank you. Every time we come to the city, we give it 2 to 3 days. We like to slow travel as much as we possibly can. There's so much to see and so much to do here. So you don't want to try to pack it all into one day. You probably can't see everything in that short amount of time. So don't rush your visit when coming to Manchester. Don't skip the Peak District. I went down to the Peak District. It's just an hour south or to the east, southeast of Manchester, and you can go out to the Peak District and have a phenomenal time. So if you had to rent a car to get out there, you might want to think about doing that. There may be tour guides to run you out there as well. Look that up for yourself. You may enjoy it. But trust me, the Peak District is magnificent. I had a phenomenal day out there. I went to Lude's Church. So if you get the opportunity to come to Manchester, also jump down to the Peak District and get you some outdoor time as well. So these are our best tips and tricks, do's and don'ts, and recommendations for visiting Manchester. Check out our channel to see our other Manchester specific videos. And if you like this content, please be sure to like and subscribe. We enjoy going to great places and we'd love to have you with us. So until next time, take care.